Share 23. Grow where you are planted in AA. When I was in rehab in Connecticut, a man in a local meeting I had been bussed to told me that if I didn't like AA when I got back to Rhode Island, to come back to Connecticut where I did like AA and get a job as a gardener there, because the important thing was that I liked AA. So I reluctantly went back to Rhode Island where I didn't like Rhode Islanders, and all of a sudden in the meetings where I thought I'd be trapped with Rhode Islanders, there was the Naval Rehab Group. There were sailors from all regions of the United States, and they had been sober as long as I had, or a little less time. I found myself in the company of people from all over America, and I thought that was totally something that my higher power had done for me. So I wouldn't have to blame anything about Rhode Island or Rhode Islanders for making AA not a nice place to be. I mean, I found people from Tennessee, there was a guy from North Dakota, maybe someone from Alabama. They were from all over the place, and even though I only had a couple months of sobriety, I'd been sober longer than some of them. As an exercise in showing gratitude, 23 years later, I found myself, I went to an AA meeting in Toulon, and to see if there were any French sailors in AA. Toulon, with its major naval base, is a Mediterranean city in the south of France. I thought maybe I'd find an aspiring young naval officer with a slight resemblance to Richard Gere in the movie Officer and a Gentleman. No such luck. There was the usual AA group. There was the regular French AA group in which I found a guy with a ponytail and a long beard, the hippest French AA'er I had ever seen, and the opposite of what I was looking for. There was a young girl from Iceland, not a naval officer either. And lastly, a Bostonian my age, who once worked in the men's club in my hometown, which is where my alcoholic ancestor had his cartoon caricature hung on the wall with the other members.